Good day everyone. In today's video, we're gonna focus on discussing about multiplying and dividing complex numbers. Multiplying complex numbers. So let us have an example on how to multiply complex numbers. So example number 1. Let us multiply 3 plus 2i by 1 plus 7i. So in multiplying complex numbers, we can use the FOIL method. So 3 times 1. 3 times 7i. 2i times 1 and 2i times 7i. So let us now multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 7i is 21i. 2i times 1 is 2i. And 2i times 7i is 14i squared. Because 7 times 2 is 14 and I times I is I squared. And remember, if we have I squared, it is equivalent to, yes, negative 1. So 14 multiplied by negative 1, it is negative 14. So this is now, that is why we come up this negative 14 here. So now let us combine the like terms. 3 minus 14 plus 21i plus 2i. So 3 minus 14 is 11 and negative 11. And 21i plus 2i is 23i. So that's why our answer is negative 11 plus 23i. Another example, let us multiply 1 plus I squared. 1 plus I squared is equivalent to 1 plus I and 1 plus I. So let us use again the FOIL method. 1 times 1, 1 times I times 1, and I times I. So let us multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times I is 1i. 1 times I is 1i. So 1i plus 1i is 2i. Then plus I squared. Then always remember that I squared is equivalent to negative 1. So 1 plus 2i minus 1. So let us combine 1 minus 1 plus 2i. So 1 minus 1, 0, plus 2i. So our answer is 0 plus 2i or 2i. Dividing complex numbers. So let us have an example on how to divide complex number. So example, divide 2 plus 5i by 4 minus I. So in dividing complex numbers, we begin by writing the problem as a fraction. So the problem is 2 plus 5i divided by 4 minus I. So to be more clear, let us use the live board. So the problem is 2 plus 5i divided by 4 minus I. And then we multiply the numerator and denominator by the complex conjugate of the denominator. So the complex conjugate of the denominator is, so our denominator is 4 minus I. So the complex conjugate of the denominator is 4 plus I. So let us multiply 4 plus I over 4 plus I. So now let us multiply. So we can use again the FOIL method. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 I 2 times I is 2i. 5i times 4 is 20i. Then 5i times I is 5i squared. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times I is 4i. I times 4 is negative 4i. Then negative I times I is negative I squared. So this is the result. So now let us separate real and imaginary parts. So 8 plus 2i plus 20i plus I squared is equivalent to negative 1. So 5 times negative 1 is negative 5 over 16 plus 4i minus 4i. Then negative I times negative I squared is equivalent to negative 1. So could be positive 1. So after we separate the real and imaginary parts, let us combine the like terms. So 8 minus 5 is 3. Then 2i plus 20i is 22i plus 22i over 16 plus 1 is 17. 4i minus 4i is 0. So our final answer is 3 plus 22i over 17. So our answer is 3 plus 22i over 17, or 3 over 17 plus 22i over 17. So that's the final answer. So when we divide 2 plus 5i divided by 4 minus I, the answer would be 3 over 17 plus 22 over 17i. That's all. Thank you.